Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and to our bedroom. Alex and I fully furnished the room, so I want to show you a few design elements as well as space saving and affordable pieces, as this is quite a small room and it's our first flat together. I hope you enjoy. Pardon me guys, as I am behind the camera, so I'll be speaking from behind here. As you may remember, this is my vanity from my old flat, so I just thought I'd bring that over. It's from IKEA. I believe it's the Malm table. And then right next to it is Alex's dresser. He already had this dresser, and that is also from IKEA, and that is the Malm dresser. So conveniently, the two automatically matched. And of course we've got a glass top for both of them. So again, just keeping that uniformity and sleekness to the look. And of course it just makes it so much easier to wipe down. On top of my vanity is my vanity mirror. This is from Argos. I just really like the idea of having a kind of focal piece. I really love having those two extra panels at the side. Kind of really glams up the room. And of course mirrors reflect light and they give off this idea of space, especially considering our room is small. So I like the idea of having a nice big chunky mirror. And as you can see, this vanity is really nice and slim and sleek, so it just fits in perfectly. I already had these little makeup pots from Tiger. They cost £3. They're actually tea light holders, but I've been using them to hold my makeup brushes. So again, this idea of silver and white, it just made sense to me. Carrying on with my makeup storage, all of this is from Muji. The drawers are 3 sets of 2 clear plastic, just so I can see everything, and again just so that the design is really minimal, doesn't take up too much space but holds everything nicely and I can clean it easily. To the right of my mirror is my perfume storage. It's where I hold all of my fragrances, and this little Baroque style, really overt kind of bronzy gold mirrored tray is from Zara Home. It's the mini version, so it was about £30. I don't know if Zara do them anymore, but you can certainly get mirrored trays from Portobello Market. I've seen them there, so definitely head out there if you want that kind of mirrored effect. And although it is that bronzy colour, I still don't think it's like too offensive to everything else in the room, so I'm happy to keep that and really like the size versus my collection. This stool and cushion are from IKEA. They cost £4 for the stool, I think, and either £2 to £4 for the cushion. And the cushion colour that I chose, again, is this champagne-y grey colour, so it fits in perfectly with the room. But of course, the reason why I chose a stool for my vanity is because it tucks underneath so neatly, so saves a lot of space. So this is the Malm dresser, chest of drawers. Me and Alex share it, so I have 2 and he has 2, and it just slots so perfectly in the corner. So you can see we have very little gap between my vanity and this chest of drawers, but again the sizing of it is perfect because the drawers are nice and deep. It's quite small and quite slim, but the drawers are really deep, so it does hold a lot of stuff, which is really, really helpful. Just on top of the dresser is a picture of Alex and I when we were young and slimmer, and right next to it is this vase that I got from Debenhams, the Jasper Conran range. I just thought it was perfect. It's got this silver ombre to it. It's a really nice straight cropped vase, and I think it fits perfectly. I bring it around the house, but usually I really like to have a bunch of flowers in there because that helps fill up that void and that space that we've got going on here. Because although this is a small room, you don't want to just have a bunch of like empty space, which as you can see can tend to have around here. So filling that up really nicely with some flowers takes up a lot of the space and brings a nice amount of colour to the room as well. And just next to that I have a fragrance for the room. This is the Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede candle. The smell is really, really nice. It's kind of powdery but really soft, and it just envelops the room. And I'm sure someone will ask, this little wooden thing is a mobile phone and iPad holder. So if I'm doing my makeup or sitting up in bed or whatever, or I want to take some hands-free selfies, I just prop it up in there. It was a couple quid from IKEA. Alex's mum got us 2 of those, so love her for that. So just next to the bed we have what's kind of become notorious because I had a huge Instagram story about it, is my bedside table or tables. I got them from Wayfair for about £70, they were about £35 each, and they came together and I just thought they were perfect. You know, I measured them up, I thought they would slot in perfectly beside the bed without taking up too much space, because I do think bedside tables are essential. You know, I really like that these two had 2 drawers, so I had the storage, can put all of my cables and wires and just little nicky-nacky things in there. But as you can see, it looks way worse on camera than in real life, but they do look quite petite. But I do really love the design of them, really simple and sleek. I like that the handles are kind of this, almost like a burnt brass, and to kind of again fill up that space and stop that void between the bedside table and the bed itself, I've put a lamp on top that is also from Wayfair, and we got a set of 2 for about £40 to £43. And they are touch lamps, so they have 3 settings to them, so they can go from nice and dim to really nice and bright. And I really love the design of the lamp as well. I just think it looks really sleek without looking cheap and tacky. And then the lampshade is kind of this glossy white finish, so once again tying into that kind of romantic glam vibe that I've gone for in this room, or that's ended up happening in the room. Our curtains are from Dunelm, so they're this really nice grey shade, perfect size as well and width. The only thing about them is I really do need to get some tie backs so that it can sit back nicely and let some more light into the room. Can't remember exactly how much they cost, but I'm going to hazard a guess around £30. Of course, I will leave everything linked below. So the main attraction is of course the bed. This is a double bed, and the bed frame and mattress are both from IKEA. I really like the idea of having a footer, so that's why I really like this bed frame. I think it's called the Hemnes bed frame, and I really like how simplistic it is. Again, it's white. I do actually really like the fact that it has this kind of modern take on something classic. Even though it is really simple, it still has a bit of detailing to the lines and the design to it. I feel like it's a really great modern take on a classic and is suitable for any room. It's not going to be offensive in any way, shape or form, so I really, really like that. These beautiful bed sheets, these kind of Venetian looking, really expensive looking bed sheets are only about £20, again from wayfair.com, and these are my favourite bed sheets. I really want to get some champagne coloured ones as well. I just really like the design of them. They end up looking a lot more expensive having that detailing and design to them, and I love how I've propped up all of my pillows as well. At the very back you'll see these pillows, these kind of continental breakfast pillows or bed cushions. They are from B&M Home and they only cost £8 each, and thankfully I can take the covers off and replace them for a different colour or a different style should I wish. This lampshade is from IKEA. It is the large lampshade. I cannot remember the name, but it comes in a bunch of different colours and a bunch of different sizes. So if you did want to get the large one perhaps for your main light and then get another 2 smaller sizes for your bedside table lamps or any other lamps or lights that you may have around the house, then that is a great option because they are again super affordable because they're from IKEA. So again I went for white, but what I love about this one, this is the large one, is it diffuses the light because it's a textured fabric. You know, it was so bare before, so it definitely needed dressing up, so I'm really happy to have that. And because it's fabric, I can actually take it off the frame and wash it, so really, really useful. As mentioned, it's all about saving space and where I can, saving some money. These are from Argos. They are gloss white sliding door wardrobes, and again they just fit in so perfectly to the whole theme of the room. Even the trimmings are this kind of gunmetal near silver colour, and yeah, they have a lot of space to them. I am going to do a wardrobe tour so you can see inside, but I won't show you just yet. But it's got a shelving unit. Of course I will leave everything linked down below, and this was £189. And lastly, just beside the wardrobe is another minuscule bedside table with bedside lamp. This is Alex's side of the bed, but more importantly is the full-length mirror. This is from B&M Home and only cost £20. What a bargain! It matches my vanity mirror to a T, so again keeping that uniformity and just everything tying in together, that silver glam romantic vibe that I feel the bedroom has, and adding that light and space to that room. So I found it the perfect width and length for us, and just slots in there perfectly, not taking up too much space. So this is our bedroom. It is the first room that we've completed in the flat, and I will of course leave a link to everything in here that is available in the description box, so do check there. If you have any questions, please do leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I've kind of ended up with this white and silver themed room, everything from the curtains to the bed sheets, so do let me know what you think of this vibe. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!